And now, Living Well with LDS Hospital.
And Lynne Wilde is joining us. She is the volunteer director at LDS Hospital. I love that we do these segments every Monday. Today we're talking about volunteering and what you can do to help. You've been over this program now for how long, Lynne?
18 years.
Really?
Oh, wow. Yes.
But LDS Hospital had volunteers there helping with patients for over 100 years.
Well, that's about right. Yes, we have.
Amazing. And what do they do? What do the volunteers do there?
What do the volunteers do? On any given day, you can come into our hospital and see volunteers answering the telephones, giving directions, delivering flowers, newspapers, in some areas getting that warm blanket to provide comfort for a patient or a family member sometimes. You know, they do a variety of things, but they enhance our patient care, so we're thrilled that we have volunteers there.
Well, I'm laughing because you guys were talking about an old term that was used.
Yes.
That I hadn't heard of.
You've never heard candy striper?
No.
Okay, well, Lynne and I were talking about it, and Lynne said that's a term we don't use anymore. But when I was a teenager, that's what I wanted to do at our local hospital.
So Candy Striper was like basically
to go volunteer,
to be a volunteer
and help the patients.
Oh my God.
So Candy Striper is now a junior volunteer.
Okay, got
and
it.
they're from age 14 to 17. And in our hospital, we have volunteers ranging from the age of 14 to 94. Yes.
Oh my God.
94 years of age. It is amazing. And you know, they give their time, their service. They really enhance our patient care. But they also help support our staff.
Okay, so if someone wants to become a volunteer, how do they go about doing this?
Well, the first process would be to go on intermountainhealthcare.org and go to the site and look for volunteer opportunities. Now, all Intermountain hospitals are listed there, and any openings we have in our hospital are listed there, and that's the beginning of the process.
Lynne, how many volunteers do you have at any given time there?
We have a total between 80 and 100 at our hospital.
That's a lot to coordinate.
It's amazing, though, that people give of their time so freely. And, you know, we have volunteers that go into our community, and we do it once a year with our elementary school, where we contact an elementary school that's a Title I, ask them how many students. Most of the time it's between 500 or 600. They buy water bottles, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and floss stick. Put them together. Then we go into the school and go into the classrooms, and we talk about the importance of good dental hygiene, eating well, more fruits and vegetables, sleeping, drinking water. And so that supports our mission of helping people live the healthiest lives possible. And that's what our volunteers do, as well as enhance patient care.
Well, for people who want to volunteer and have never done it, what would you say are some of the benefits of actually being a volunteer at LDS Hospital?
You know, that's an interesting question. A lot of people ask, why do people volunteer? They volunteer for various reasons. Some want to have that experience of the satisfaction of making a difference in someone's life. The others, they want to give back to their community. Some people want to meet new people, make new friends. Whatever the reason, volunteering is important.
It's a win-win. It helps the patients and it helps the volunteers, I can't imagine. Did they say that they love being at LDS Hospital?
Of course they do.
Well, I'm sure you have so many that stick around for so long that probably become part of the family there.
That's interesting you say that. We have volunteers that have been there 20, 30, 40, and 53 years.
Oh, man.
So one of the request we have, if you want to volunteer, is to at least give a minimum of a 6-month commitment, 1 day a week, 3 to 4 hours. Or you can stay longer, as I just told you how some of them do.
53 years.
Can you believe that?
An incredible life of service. If you
That
would
is
like to help out at LDS Hospital, they're just finishing up their summer junior volunteer program. It went from June until August, but find out about that next year. And then you can also apply online. The phone number's on your screen along with the website, and we will put all that information on ours. Lynne, thank you so much for all you do coordinating. That's a big job.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, you guys, stick around because we have some of the